the late Dim Odumegwu raised his hand and asked the Anambra to vote. He thought that he would also come and raise somebody's hand and to unseat Soludo. You could touch the bitterness, you could touch. He came, organized rallies, marched through streets, went on community tours, and the election came. He saw something that he never ever imagined in his life. But somebody who can't imagine it sits down sulking after failing absently. And so I can understand if somebody is feeling that frustration, why that it might be getting to his head a little bit. Maybe when the time comes, because I saw a remark somebody was making about education. Say you education. The fullness of time will get the record out of how somebody deliberately and intentionally destroyed the public education system in Anambra. And we will show that.
This has gone beyond delusional. It seems as if what Soludo is accusing P2B of, he's suffering from it. He's making a reference that maybe something is wrong with P2B. It seems Soludo is the one who something is wrong with. He's making it look as if he's contesting for governorship against P2B, that P2B was a candidate in the election. No, P2B was governor 13 years ago. And in his last term, which he contested in 2010, Soludo was on the ballot under the PDP, and P2B flogged him. Yes, he flogged him the way Soludo flogged others in this election, though Soludo resorted to vote buying. Look at all the pictures, all the people that EFCC caught that were buying votes. They were all APGA members. So you can see that a governor that is bragging that he won 21 local governments out of 21 local governments, bragging, saying all sorts of things like a lady, not even a man, you can see that he achieved it with vote buying, while P2B achieved and beat him in 2010 without buying a single vote. He got everything based on his own likability, on his own competence. People like him naturally. And concerning what he said about education, the same Soludo, when he was campaigning during his first term, he said that he will continue the legacies of P2B on education. So now, which one are we going to believe? He praised P2B to be elected the first time. This time around, he's saying that he will reveal what? Reveal what? What exactly does he want to reveal? Nigerians know the truth. Under Soludo, education is not progressing. Look at the recent results from WAEC, NECO and all that. Anambra didn't come first like they used to the past few years. So all this pettiness is not necessary.
P2B, by the way, implemented the APGA manifesto and did well, because he referenced P2B. P2B relatively did well. He did the roles as an APGA governor, implementing APGA manifesto.
Close to 8 years, or more, 8 years after Governor Peter Obi left, he's still the gold standard for leadership in Anambra State. Everybody in the debate kept on referring to his good works. He said he left some money behind.
Yes.
I'd like to ask you, that's one. I'd like to ask you two. If he said he left some money behind that he still used to run Anambra State till date, how much is Governor Obiano leaving behind for the next person to come into Anambra, to lead the state? So, but why is still most importantly the gold standard? Because every of the participants in the debate kept on saying when Peter Obi was there, and this is 8 years after.
Soludo also talked about P2B losing his polling unit. Does it really matter? He wasn't on the ballot. And all these little things that you people do just to demarcate P2B is not necessary. Concentrate on governance. Even if he lost his polling unit, does it matter? He wasn't on the ballot. He was just supporting his fellow party man. And whatever you people do, P2B can never descend so low to buy votes. No. If you cannot convince someone to vote for you or to vote for someone you feel is the better candidate, then you have done your best. That shouldn't push you to resort to vote buying. Once any politician starts to buy votes, that means he's no longer working in the interest of the people, rather for his own interest. He's not going to care about the people. It has become business to him, because anyone that invests money in any business, whatever type of business, is expecting a return. And that return must come with profit. If you invested 1 billion naira to buy votes, How can you just recover only 1 billion naira? You'll be thinking about how you will recover maybe 1.2 billion or 1.5 billion. So these are the issues. The way Soludo talks as a governor is reminiscent of how the former governor of Anambra State, now late, Chinwoke Mbadinuju, used to behave. He would stand up on a podium and be talking things that shouldn't be coming out from a governor. Always prayed. Every Monday or so, they would start praying at the government house. But it was the same man that failed to pay the salaries of school teachers. As a matter of fact, it was only in Anambra State that students didn't go to school for more than 1 year, under the same man that used to pray every Monday at the government house. So these are the issues. A man that should be the governor, should do the job of the governor, concentrate on that. But always, every time, he's talking about someone else. Someone that is not his mate politically. Can you imagine? The person flogged you during an election, and that forced you to decamp to APGA because he understood that no one can win a governorship election in Anambra State as at now without being a member of APGA. That's the reality. If not, why didn't Soludo recontest under PDP or any other party? After Peter Obi beat him blue and black in 2010, he had to join APGA and waited for his turn because there's this rotation in Anambra State. They zoned the governorship between the senatorial districts. The last time it was in Anambra North under Willie Obiano, who spent 8 years in power. So Soludo waited all that time till the zoning arrangement came back to his senatorial district, which is Anambra South Senatorial. That was how he clinched the ticket of the party and ran under APGA and won. Now he has won his re-election. So he's making it seem as if he did it by his own right, by his own popularity, by his own everything. No, it is just that APGA. APGA has become a grassroots party in Anambra State. And who made it a grassroots party? The same Peter Obi he is talking of today. Yes, Peter Obi was the first governor under APGA in Anambra State. And you know how APGA came about. If it wasn't because of the way Obasanjo and the PDP treated Anambra people that time, PDP members in Anambra State were forced to decamp en masse into the newly formed APGA. Because like they say in Nigerian local parlance, monkey they walk, baboon they chop. Anambra PDP members at the time were doing the work locally, but the members at the headquarters, Obasanjo and all the heavyweights in PDP, wanted another candidate, someone that majority of PDP members and Anambra people at large didn't like. They wanted him to be the governor. First, they wanted the then governor Mbadinuju to recontest for second term despite his woeful performance at the time. Anambra people and PDP members refused. They conducted governorship primaries many times. Mbadinuju failed to win despite all the rigging. At the end, Obasanjo settled for the Oba brothers because one of them was working with him at the time. So it was that decision that broke the camel's back. Nearly 80% of PDP members decamped en masse to the newly formed APGA. And that was how Peter Obi benefited. Yes, he joined at the right time and that was it. APGA has been in charge in Anambra State up to today. So Soludo standing here bragging as if he did it by his own right. That's not the reality. If not for APGA, and this time around maybe they were afraid of the APC governorship candidate or all the other contestants, that was why they resorted to vote buying. They didn't need to buy votes when Soludo contested during his first term. But this time, he's buying votes, so it tells something. It shows you that there is a problem somewhere. They are losing popularity, they are losing members. People are beginning to dislike them. Maybe because of Soludo, because no one disliked the party or Soludo this way when he contested the first time. Now let's hear what Peter Obi actually said that is riling Soludo up, that made Soludo, who is supposed to be celebrating his victory, to stand on this podium and be talking like market women who are gossiping.
With your candidate, Dr. George Moore.
Well, for me, yes, you're right. I'm a member of Labour Party and I support the Labour Party candidate. But quite frankly, everybody that is involved with the election is my brothers, my sisters and everything. I'm not in ballot. I've been governor 13 years ago. So I'm not in this. I'm strictly in Champions League of Nigerian politics and contesting to be president of Nigeria. So for people who are in first division, I wish them well. And I'm sure they will do very well. Whoever wins, let him serve the people. governor 13 years ago. I'm not on this level. Level like that. Upon on the number ball, it's not the Division 1. More about the Champions League.